Yeah, what up YouTube? It's your boy Denali, aka Don Squally, back at y'all with another Forza Horizon 3 build video, man. And this one, as always, bro, you guys know how we do it by now. What do we have? We have another request from Drifting to You on YouTube. And he or she, I want to say it's a he because I don't think too many chicks watch my videos, want to see a Volvo 123 GT as a stance build. Now, I'm not going to lie with you guys right now. I've never even heard of a Volvo 123 GT. Sounds very elementary, old school, if you will. So we're going to find this thing, see what it's all about, see if it's even possible. Now, I know we had a couple of requests for some other Volvos, and I just want to say we are taking requests, so if you guys have one, drop it down in the comments section, but we're only taking one request per video at this point. So when I upload a video, I'm going to go back 7 days later to that video, take a request from it, only one, because we're getting way too many requests, and I am having trouble keeping up with them, man. You guys are just putting me to work. So, with that being said, if you guys do have requests and they haven't been fulfilled, your requests have not been fulfilled, man, drop it down in the comments section. It's kind of like a raffle now. It's kind of like a raffle. That's how we're doing it on the channel, just to keep everything fair. So with that being said, we're going to jump into this, do a nice little slammed and stance build. Now, I really like this little purple with the pinkish hue on there. I'm going to see if we can find something a little bit different. Now, the old school in me wants to just go straight mafioso, black, murdered out. And I'm thinking that's what we might do, man. This thing looks like, I mean, it's a Volvo. So it's not like it's mafioso or anything, but it looks like it's mafioso. Really, it looks like some kind of old school, I don't know, like something like the president might get carted around in. I don't know how expensive this thing was back in the day, man, but we're buying it for $25,000. Now, I know Forza did say that they were going to adjust the prices and stuff like that, so every car is, I think the minimum you can buy a car for now in this game is $25,000, without going to the auction house, of course. I mean, let's get into it, man. I'm kind of interested to see what we can do with this thing. Now, I'm thinking V8 swap for sure. You guys know I don't normally do V8 swaps on the channel, but I think we have to do it. We don't even have a V8 swap. 3.2, we just put a 3.2 liter in our last build, so I'm thinking we're probably going to go with the 1.6 turbo. I really wanted to see a V8 in this thing. What is wrong with you guys, Forza? You're not going to offer me a V8 swap in this? Like, what else needs a V8 swap more than this freaking thing? Anyways, we're going to keep it moving. We're going to keep it moving. So I'm going to write a letter, strongly worded email, perhaps, to Volvo. But anyways, we are going to keep it moving. I'm done toying, man. What did we say? Stance builds? We're going to have to put on that little front end, but if we were doing a drag build, for sure we'd be cutting that front bumper up. It's weird that they'd have the drag front end and not give me the option for a V8. I'm kind of disappointed in you guys, Forza. I was really looking forward to a big dirty old V8 in this thing, man. But whatever, it is what it is. So we are going to keep it moving, drop a nice set of tires on here. Now this inline 4, not really sure what this is going to be out of, but I have a funny feeling it's going to be a very high revving, like peppy motor that is just going to want to spin the living shit out of these rear tires. So I'm going to have to keep some nice rubber on there. Better be safe than sorry. Now, if we are doing a drag build, these American Racing Outlaws would be absolutely perfect. But since we are doing a stance build on this particular vehicle, I'm thinking we've been doing a lot of dishes on the channel lately. So what I want to see is something with some spokage. I want to see some nice spokes on there, not the 5 spokes. Let's go to the multi-piece wheel style and just check out our options here now. Oh, all blacked out is probably going to be the theme of this build. I really like those right there. Those look freaking sick already. So sick. Let's see what else. ADV. I want to say Advans. You guys let me know down in the comment section. I'm pretty much already sold on these beefy wheels right here, actually. ADV 10 I don't even know what numbers. I'm just not going to try to read that, man. So we're going to go ahead and make these a little bit bigger. As you can see, we have the option to really race this thing out. We're not going to do that. That's kind of a little aggressive for what we're looking for. 18s, I'm thinking 19s are going to be good for this. Because it is a bigger car, I think 19s are going to be pretty appropriate for this thing. So let's back it on up. Obviously, take care of our clutch. Take care of the transmission. Take care of the differential. Looking nice. And we are going to obviously put on some brakes because I have a feeling these 1967 Volvo brakes aren't really going to do too much for us. Obviously, lower this thing. Look at this. This thing is looking pretty nice, man. I'm not going to lie. I like that. Oh, you see the little red on the inside of the dish there of the wheel? That's a nice little touch, man. That's a nice little touch. I'm not going to lie. Really do like that. Obviously, stiffen that up. Anti-roll bars. Put on a nice weight reduction on this thing. Put her on a diet, bro. We putting her on a diet. Now, one thing, I'm not sure if I did already because the rears look kind of small still. We did fatten up those tire widths. So now it's all about that power. Oh, would you look at that? We have a restrictor plate, and that is it. What is this going to get us for power, I assume? Let's have a look here. 797. This is absolutely insane. I really wish we could have had a V8 swap in this, but it is what it is. We are just going to keep it moving with this swap. Now, even a newer Volvo swap motor would have been pretty cool, you know what I mean? But I'm not really sure where they're going with this. I never really picked these turbo motors specifically because you can't really do much to them. It's like restrictor plate or no restrictor plate, you know? So anyways, I'm gonna quit complaining here because I'm having a little bit of event action. We are gonna get straight into making this thing stance the hell out. Negative camber front and back. Lower this thing to the ground. I wish we could absolutely take the suspension right out of it and stiffen this. We're gonna stiffen. Look at this. Stiffen this suspension to shit, man. This thing is gonna be so bouncy. Anybody that gets inside of this car is actually gonna be pretty messed up. They're gonna need some chiropractic help after, no doubt in my mind. We are tucking in the rear. This thing is looking slick. Woo! Look at the camber too. One thing that we did not do, though, however, which I am going to take the opportunity to do while I'm here, is tint up these windows because, hey, man, it wouldn't be mafioso without that black tint, that limousina. What do we got going on here for the wheels? We can either do a matte finish or a gloss. I kind of like the matte. I'm not going to lie. The red's looking super sick with our calipers and everything like that. This car has really come a long way. Now really just what it comes down to is exactly how this thing performs. So let's take it out on the strip, have a little bit of fun with it, take a couple of pictures, maybe fly a drone. I don't know. We're going to find out. Now, one thing I would change about the appearance of this car if it was mine, I hate this motor. I hate this engine with a passion. The only reason I didn't put in that 3.2 liter, I apologize, ladies and gentlemen, is because we just did it on our last build. And I record all my builds in one day. So what you're seeing one build a day, I'm actually recording all my builds in like one shot, back to back. Just building cars for like a couple hours and stuff like that. So I'm probably going to have to go back and put that 3.2 liter motor in there. Just, oh, look at this Goomba. Just because this thing is like, sounds like a rotary motor. It sounds like a lawnmower to me. Like if there's weed, like grass going, I'd swear somebody was cutting their lawn, but I don't know, man. Let's see how it drives otherwise, though, shall we? A little roundabout. See if we can get some drifty action happening. That rear camber on that back wheel is aggressive as hell, man. In fourth gear, actually, the fact that we are spinning the back tires is pretty impressive. I mean, it was kind of bogging slightly. I think really what the problem is that this engine revs so high and the gear ratio is so close together that I find myself shifting a lot and not really accelerating as much as I want to. It's definitely not a drift car. Is it a good looking car? Not particularly. Now drifting to you, I totally respect your build. I think this car is a lot of fun. I've never seen one before. I don't know. I guess to each their own, you know what I'm saying? But I do appreciate your request. And as a token of my appreciation, I would like to give you this video. I don't know where I'm going with that, man. So yeah, initial impressions. The car actually runs pretty good. The motor's not entirely terrible. It just revs really high, and it does sound like I have like a turbo Honda motor in here, which like I say, is a far cry from what I actually wanted to put in here, which was the V8. But like I say, yeah, the motor is something that can be swapped in a later time. I'm not gonna go back and do that right now, simply because, you know, I want to keep you guys like entertained and stuff like that, man. I don't want to be always going back and forth. You guys let me know if you're getting bored with me just driving and talking and stuff like that. We're gonna pull over real quick. Oh, this looks like a nice little photo spot. We got some stuff in the background over here. Beauties, man. This looks like that spot right now. Oh, reverse, get out the road. So what I'm thinking, as per usual, man, we're just gonna pull over, take a few photographs. So if you guys have enjoyed this video, man, make sure you let me know down in the comments section if you guys want to see more. Don't forget to subscribe. If you guys are already subscribed, then I'm just, you know, this is just the same old gibberish to you guys, man. So I apologize for repeating myself over and over and over again. But I got to tell the new subscribers, you know what I mean? There's the new subscribers. They might not know. They might not know we're doing this every single day right now. Forza Horizon 3 builds. So, yeah, man, as always, I'm your boy, Denali, a.k.a. Don Squally. And we gonna catch y'all mofos at the next one, man. Peace. Oh no! Oh, for fuck's sake, every fucking time, man. Showdown, bitch. Oh no! Oh! Should have had a V8, yeah? Recovery of a lifetime. Oh fuck! Oh no! Oh! Fuck! Yeah, just keep on rolling there. Yeah. Don't worry about the racer anymore.